about the clarification on matters related to sexual orientation and gender identity in the post-Cotonou agreement made by Honorable Samuel Acuti from Uganda. The floor to the Council.
Okay. Thank you for this question. Human rights are at the heart of the EU's relations with partner countries. The EU's partnership with members of the OACPS is no exception to this objective. The EU recognizes the important work of the OACPS and its members in the area of human rights. The fact that OACPS members signed and ratified so many human rights related instruments and are active members of bodies working on human rights issues helps us further this cause together as OACPS and EU in our joint endeavors. In its article 9 to 11, the post-Cotonou agreement clearly reaffirms the joint determination of the EU and the OACPS to protect, promote, and fulfill human rights, fundamental freedoms, and democratic principles, and to strengthen the rule of law and good governance in compliance with the UN Charter, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and international law.
Thank you.
The provisions of the new agreement do not contain explicit provisions specifically related to sexual orientation or gender identity, but a core objective is to prevent and end discriminations based on all grounds. I would also like to underline that human rights, as also clearly stated in the new agreement, are universal, indivisible, interdependent, and interrelated, and they apply to all members of society.
Thank you. Honorable Acuti, you want to make a complementary question?
Yes, I would like to make a complementary question. Thank you for the response. I would like to refer to Article 40 of the African Protocol, which mentions one of the listed documents as the UNESCO Technical Guidance on Sexuality in Education. This document has very strong references on sexual orientation and gender identity, and it even has other references to the Montevideo Consensus on Population and Development, which makes strong remarks in regard to states requiring them to amend or repeal their laws where the laws are against abortion and even homosexuality. So I want to get a clear clarification on this UNESCO technical guidance document on sexuality, because it mentions sexual orientation and gender identity in it. And I just want to understand, because the president of the ACP Council stated that we can no longer amend this text, what then happens when a member state has reservations on some of these provisions?
The floor to the Council, please.
Thank you for this additional question. I think that we need to perceive this related document in the context of all instruments which are, based on the human rights or which have been adopted by the international community, including this honorable countries presented here.